VET student is at the end of her work placement period. She has spent 24 weeks working in the kitchens of a 5-star hotel, and she has to prepare a trainee report file before she leaves work. It is a very comprehensive compilation of documents which must be prepared by each and every student, and it contains evidence of their entire training period, including documents such as daily menus, buffet contents, recipes, working schedules, day-off charts, pictures throughout the period, guest questionnaire samples, etc. The student feels that it would be good for her portfolio to also include health and safety documents, but she must complete the health and safety check before she can include those documents in her file. This procedure is a complex one and requires careful attention in each step. She has to prepare her own small buffet and apply the rules by the book, evaluating her steps, checking off correct steps and mistakes, and eventually reflecting on her own progress. Level 1: Remembering, Perceiving, Self-orientation.
I must get samples of each item on the menu. Write the names and simple contents of the food presented. I must prepare a list and speak to the chefs to see whether they are compliant with health and safety regulations. If I can do all that, I will succeed at my task.
Student is aware of the importance of evaluation, but at this level, she lacks a comprehensive approach and a level of detail, which leads to a number of missing points. Level 2: Distant understanding, imitation, instruction, interest.
If I just write down the names of food with their contents, I will only have the menu in my file. My task is to determine the health and safety compliance. Simply speaking to the chefs won't provide me with accurate results. I must get more concrete sources to begin with and more reliable techniques to obtain results. I need to speak to the food engineer as she is responsible for this task in the main and ask her the ins and outs of this procedure.
A minimal level of understanding is present at this level, motivating the student into extending her approach. Her initial evaluation of her own steps reveals that she needs more scientific data. She remembers that there are procedures for her current task. Level 3: Practical understanding, applying, motivation.
Okay. Speaking to the food engineer helped a lot. I now know how to proceed. She gave me a list of documents to fill and to keep a record of what to do in order to be compliant with health and safety regulations. It is a massive compilation of documents, but I only have to use the ones related to the buffet. So let's begin. Evidence of appropriate guards and utensils available at the buffet. Fridge freezer temperature records. Ice machine cleaning control form. Kitchen daily cleaning control forms. Kitchen food analyses. Kitchen food temperature records for buffet display units. Kitchen thawing records. Restaurant cleaning records. Storage areas cleaning control forms. Records of tests carried out on water used to wash hands and/or food. Lab results of tests carried out on water used to wash hands and/or food. Duplicate sample form for food presented. Staff hygiene analyses results.
The student understands that this is quite a technical issue, so she finds out the official procedure and applies it. She has copies of the documents related to the kitchen, food safety, etc., and runs her work as per those documents. Her initial idea of simply speaking to the chefs has been replaced with a more technical approach, and she is more motivated as a result of her own progress. Level 4: Analysis, deeper understanding, independent action, determination to succeed.
Wow, that is a lot of papers. It took me a while to fill them out and complete the entire control procedure. Everything seems to be in order. However, I did notice that the digital temperature display reads 2 degrees more than what I have checked with my probe. Also, 2 of the hot meals are not within the temperature parameter set out in the manual. I also need to take a note of that and report it. All the test results seem to be okay. I can speak to the food engineer again when I finish my entire analyses and write all the records down. I will also need to let her know about the temperature differences. I think I am getting the hang of this.
The student has moved from issuing her reports based on verbal comments to obtaining official documents and following the standard procedure. She has collected all the papers, went around the stations at the buffet and also compared the test results with parameters set out in the manual. She has analyzed her own actions. Her meticulous work has paid off and she even noticed a slight problem which she decided on her own to report to her superiors. Level 5, Knowledge Transfer, Creation, Internalization.
This task has been quite fruitful for my studies. I am glad to include this in my report. I must let my friends know about this procedure and explain to them what I have learned.
The student has more knowledge at this level than when she started. She is satisfied with her progress and is already planning to transfer her knowledge. She has simultaneously applied a self-evaluation whilst learning and applying the health and safety procedures and realized where she went wrong initially. She is most likely to set an example for her colleagues regarding the type of study she has implemented.